back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to my channel. This is Mr. Blackhammer 2021. I got another WWE review. I am gonna go to SmackDown, and I will go to AEW. But if I will do a Wrestlemania Backlash preview and predictions. I will go through all the matches on the card, and I will tell you who I think gonna win or lose, and I will tell you why they changed the main event. I think I said this in my other video, but I think I'll go through it. Now, SmackDown was garbage. SmackDown was the worst show of all time. Without Roman Reigns, the show was garbage. I mean, Ronda Rousey and Charlotte was an embarrassment, a complete awful in women's wrestling. The feud sucked. The feud is terrible. Hopefully it's over, but I think it will continue going into Hell in a Cell. And then we had actually, that's most on SmackDown. Like Walter, he beat, Gunther, he beat Drew Gulak in that match. Lacey Evans came out after 5 weeks of those promos about her childhood and about her being in the military. She came out, and she might be a heel. I think they're gonna force her as a heel, because the way how she came out, the way how they announced her name. And then we had what have we had? I mean, I don't know what's going on with Roman Reigns. Who's gonna fight Roman Reigns? Because Sami Zayn getting involved. Nakamura said he wants Roman Reigns, and Drew McIntyre, he's also gonna feud with Roman Reigns. Okay, so you know what? Now before I talk about the whole like main event change to WrestleMania Backlash and why they changed the tag team title to a 6-man. Okay, so now WrestleMania Backlash. First of all, this pay-per-view did not need to exist. This is a filler show. It's a nothing show. Nothing but rematches. Happy Corbin and Madcap Moss. And you got Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes. Bobby Lashley and Omos. You got AJ Styles and Edge. And Charlotte Flair versus Ronda Rousey for the SmackDown Women's title in an I Quit match. And then they announced a 6-man tag with Roman Reigns and the Usos against Drew McIntyre and RK Bro. I don't know why this is on the card. Now Backlash comes on tomorrow night. Now I will talk about. Now I think Madcap Moss is gonna beat Happy Corbin. I think he needs it more, and Madcap Moss can get over as a babyface. I don't know. This match is a nothing match. This is for SmackDown. It's not for a pay-per-view, and nobody cares about these two. Happy Corbin's off for Madcap Moss. He's not getting over with the gimmick, and with him and Happy Corbin, it's not doing anything for Madcap Moss. So I think Madcap Moss will probably win. I don't know. And then we got Bobby Lashley and Omos. I don't give a shit about this match. Omos sucks. Omos is not getting over. No one can take him seriously. Bobby Lashley's not getting over. He's not. How's he gonna go as a babyface when he's doing nothing? He's not. So I don't know what they're doing. So yeah. I think Omos is gonna win, and WWE gonna do 50-50 booking, because there's a lot of rematches on this show. We will see 50-50 booking, victory back and forth. What we saw at WrestleMania, the guys are gonna get their win back. So yeah, Madcap Moss is gonna win. I think Omos is gonna win, and Seth Rollins might beat Cody Rhodes based on the interaction on Raw. I mean, the builds have been decent. The promos have been great. Seth Rollins doing some of the best of his career, but Cody Rhodes can't lose. Cody Rhodes will beat Seth Rollins. He needs to beat Seth Rollins. I'm curious what they're gonna do differently than what we saw at WrestleMania. If it's gonna be something new, then okay. But if it's the same old shit, now the feud had to end. So Cody Rhodes needs to win, but I'm afraid that Seth Rollins might get his win back, because there've been rumors that this might continue going into Hell in a Cell, and they gotta give us a reason to make the feud even more pertinent to why it needs Hell in a Cell, because Hell in a Cell is next month. That's the next pay-per-view. And I think we might get Cody Rhodes in a Hell in a Cell match. I'm not sure if we need him on that pay-per-view, but yeah. So I think Cody Rhodes is gonna beat Seth Rollins. He should win clean. If he wins clean, then the feud has to end. The feud should be over. It has to end. It might be a screwy finish. So yeah, but I have a feeling Seth Rollins might get a win in that. Alright, so up next we have AJ Styles versus Edge with Damian Priest barred from ringside. He banned from ringside. Now the build has been great. I love this new Edge character. Edge is great as a heel. He's doing phenomenal work. Edge is making. Now we all know Edge is making a heel fasten. I think it's called Judgment Day. I mean, hopefully we get some new members and Edge is fasten, because I think Edge needs a new fasten. Edge needs a new fasten. He needs someone. I think hopefully it's Tommaso Ciampa. I think he needs it. Maybe they add in T-Bar and give us Dominic Dijakovic. Maybe Rhea Ripley, but I doubt it. I don't know. The match should be good. I'm curious. Hopefully it's better than Wrestlemania. I thought the match was kind of slow and boring. It was a solid match. Wasn't the best match. And these are two great wrestlers. Now you can say both these guys are up there in age, and Edge is Asian. He's almost in his 50s. But I mean, like Edge. I mean, like it should be a good match. Maybe I don't see a clean finish. I don't think that Edge should lose clean after being built up at the heel and cutting great promos. Him and Damian Priest have been doing good. Now, based on what we saw on the Go Home show with AJ Styles and Finn Balor doing the Balor Club reunion, I mean the Bullet Club reunion, who knows? I think Finn Balor might get involved, and then someone else is going to get involved and help Edge, and then we'll get a big three with Edge, like Edge and Priest, and then someone else. Hopefully it's Tommaso Ciampa, who's now called Ciampa. Maybe Dijakovic. I don't know. Don't know who's gonna get involved in this match. So I'm curious. It should be a good match. I'm looking forward to it. I think AJ Styles might win, maybe by DQ. I don't see Ed losing clean. So yeah. Up next we have yeah. Yeah. Alright, so up next we have, what do we have? Not many matches. I think 6 matches were announced. Charlotte Flair versus Ronda Rousey and an I Quit match for the SmackDown title. Now the feud have been terrible. The build is garbage. Nobody cares about these two women. Ronda Rousey fucking garbage as a babyface. Charlotte is fucking nauseating and cringe. Hopefully the feud's over, but I'm afraid it's going to continue going to Hell in a Cell. Now we know Ronda Rousey is going to win because Fox wants Ronda as the champion. They want her on SmackDown more. So I think she's going to win. I don't see her saying I quit to Charlotte. Ronda Rousey going to win the title. And then we got to deal with another boring babyface. So yeah, Ronda Rousey going to win. I don't know who she's going to fight. If Charlotte retained, then there's no need for the feud to continue, but it might continue at Hell in a Cell. And I think Ronda have to get a win at some point. But I just want the feud to be over with. It's killing the women's division. It's killing the roster. Because women's division is fucking terrible. Charlotte done nothing with that title. The best thing that Charlotte done was her match with Naomi a few months ago. But the feud with Ronda Rousey is garbage. Man, we thought last year's feud with Rhea Ripley was terrible. Ronda's even way worse. Johnson. So yeah, Ronda Rousey gonna win, and that's it. And up next we have the 6-man tag with Roman Reigns and the Bloodline versus RK Bro and Drew McIntyre. Don't know why this is on the card. I don't know why that we're seeing this match. And this is a SmackDown match, or this is a match that we should see on a house show. But, well, nobody gives a shit about this match. This is a worthless match. Had no business being on the show. I think the Bloodline should win, but I think Drew McIntyre and RK Bro might get the best of them. Even though they showed them, because, well, they shouldn't pin the champions. I mean, there's 4 titles in this match, none being defended. Now, it was scheduled to be RK Bro and the Usos in a tag team unification match, where they finally merged the roster and unified the titles, but then they scrapped it. And it's been reported by Dave Meltzer and Wrestling Reserve, JD from New York, said that that was always the plan, that it was supposed to be a six-man tag. So you expect me to believe that WWE falsely advertised the tag team match with the unified titles to have it not take place? I ain't buying it. I think it's BS. JD even said it. If y'all want to see his video and watch how he said it. Now, to be honest, first of all, this was not planned. This was a last-minute decision, and then it's been reported that Fox canceled the unification match because they don't want talent going on USA. They want talent on their show. I don't know why. To be honest, Fox is not running the company. Fox needs to stay out of the business. They're not in charge of the watch. They're not in charge of the superstars or how they book the titles. They're not in charge of the show. That's WWE. Vince McMahon and Bruce Briscoe is. Now, they need to end the tag team titles. They should unify the titles because their tag team division is garbage. There should be one world title, one tag team title, one women's title, and that is it. But they falsely advertise it and give us this worthless six-man match that means nothing because they don't want to do Roman versus Drew so early. They said that's going to be on one of the bigger shows. I think it might be a Hell in a Cell, but they said that they want it to be on one of the bigger shows, and the biggest show is Money in the Bank, SummerSlam in the UK. So, yeah, that's what I think that they're going to do. And Drew McIntyre's not beating Roman Reigns. I don't know who's going to beat the Usos. Right now, SmackDown had no division. There's no baby faces. You can't give it the New Day because we've seen that 50 times. So who's going to beat the Usos? There's no team being built up. There's no real tag teams. Same thing with Monday Night Raw. RK Bro, they can't keep wrestling the Alpha Academy and the Street Profits over and over again. They have feuded and wrestled for 5 months. We don't need to see that again. There's no team beating RK Bro, and RK Bro is not going to be around. They will break up. And Randy Orton will be a heel. He'll turn to Matt Riddle. He'll be a heel. Matt Riddle will be in the single division, getting over as a babyface. That's what's going to happen. Same thing with the Street Profits. I think they'll break up. And it's been reported that Montez Ford is going to be given a singles one. That means Anthony Dawkins is going to be released because there's no value in Dawkins. There's value in Montez Ford because he's great on the mic and he's great in the ring. So he'll be a single star pretty soon. Don't know when, but it's going to happen. That means there's going to be no tag teams. So, yeah. To me, I don't really care about the pay-per-view. I probably will watch it just to see what happens. I'm looking forward to Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins and Edge and AJ Styles. Everything else, I'm not. Nobody cares about this six-man tag. Don't know why we have Backlash. I wish they got really Wrestlemania Backlash. Don't have Wrestlemania, call it Backlash. We don't need the filler pay-per-view because they don't mean anything. It's nothing but WrestleMania rematches and filler garbage. Because this show sucks. I think Backlash will suck. So, yeah. Yeah, so, yeah. Now, I think that Sami Zayn and Nakamura can get involved, because if you guys watch SmackDown, Sami Zayn was backstage with Paul Heyman, saying he wanted to help Roman Reigns take care of Nakamura. Nakamura cut a promo, saying that he wants Roman Reigns, because what happened to Rick Boogs, because Rick Boogs got injured at WrestleMania, because Usos, and then Roman Reigns hit the Superman punch Nakamura, and my problem is, Nakamura waited 5 weeks to now say he wants Roman Reigns. I think that they sure did Nakamura and Roman Reigns on this pay-per-view. Have that be a filler match, be a one-off, and that's it. Then Hell in a Cell. Then you give it Drew and Roman. It'll make the pay-per-view mean something. That's what they should have done. So, for all the people saying, oh, it was the actual plan, no, when I'm not buying it. I think what they said was bullshit. First of all, if that was the actual plan, Why did WWE have Shinsuke Nakamura show up on the SmackDown after Mania and say he wants Roman Reigns, and then on SmackDown last night he said he wants Roman Reigns. He wants to fight Roman Reigns for the title. He wants to get revenge for what happened to Rick Boogs at Wrestlemania. So I think that's gonna happen somewhere down the line. And then we'll get Drew McIntyre at Money in the Bank. I doubt Hell in a Cell, but maybe Money in the Bank or SummerSlam. I don't know. Don't know what's gonna happen. But yeah. Man. It's just that this pay-per-view sucks. I can't wait to get the pay-per-view done over and see how they book Hell in a Cell. I wish we got away with Hell in a Cell because there's no need for these gimmick pay-per-views. These gimmick pay-per-views suck and need to die. And need to go away. Hell in a Cell does not mean nothing. It's been working for years. So yeah. So yeah. Now the pay-per-view, I mean, yeah. I was gonna talk about AEW, but I think AEW wasn't really kind of a lame show. Now there was some good wrestling, but wasn't that good. Also, there have been reports on Big E's neck surgery. You gotta remember Big E was injured 2 months ago, back in March, when he suffered a broken neck. They said his injury getting worse. He's not gonna recover. So he'll be out for 4 to 6 more weeks. I feel bad for Big E. Hopefully he gets recovered soon. Don't know how long he's gonna be out. Yeah, Big E gonna be out for a while. Also, there's another news that I have to report. You guys know, former WWE Hall of Famer Tammy Sitz, aka Sunny, was charged with DUI manslaughter. You guys know a few months ago, she was arrested for a fatal car accident. She's being charged for DUI manslaughter. Yeah, because she was driving on a suspended, revoked license, and she was in a fatal car crash, and she crashed into someone's car, killing a 75-year-old man. And now it's been a month, and now she's been charged with DUI manslaughter. If convicted, she could serve up to 30 years in prison with a 4-year minimum and a $10,000 fine. Yeah, and I think she deserves it, and I think she'll be in jail. She should be in jail because it's happened several times since she's been arrested, like what, 6 or 7 times, maybe more than that. Well, Tammy says is a danger to society. She's actually a menace to society because it's happened several times. She's been arrested 6 times for DUI. She's been arrested several times for possession of weapons. She's been arrested for attempted murder, for threatening to kill a boyfriend with scissors. And now she's been arrested again this year for a DUI manslaughter where she could spend the rest of her life in prison. And I think she deserves it, and she needs to be punished. Because how many times can she be let off the hook? Now, hopefully, that she gets charged and gets sent away for a long time. So yeah. So yeah. And that's all I gotta say about that. Now, I will do a Backlash review. Not sure when. I think it might be next week. Maybe tomorrow if I have enough time. But yeah. So, as I was saying about that unification match, how Fox canceled the unification match because they don't want separate brand. Now, you guys know that JD from New York, I'll probably leave a link at the end of my video, that he said that they might bring back the draft probably in June next month, just to fill out their roster. And I don't know why, but that's the plan for WWE. It's been reported that they might have the draft come back so early. And I don't think we need a draft. I mean, the draft is worthless. It means nothing. Superstar being drafted to what show when they can show up on any show they want. I mean, the draft is pointless. The brand is meaningless. It needs to go away and die. We don't need separate brands. We don't need 2 world titles. We don't need 2 tag team titles. We don't need 2 women's titles. And we do not need a women's tag team title. They are worthless and irrelevant. If you guys saw what happened on SmackDown last night, with how they put the women's tag team titles, I mean, Sasha and Naomi doing singles victories against Shayna Baszler and Natalya. Singles victory doing 50-50 booking. Nobody gets over. The same old shit. It's just lazy booking. And they announced the tag team titles next week. So next week on SmackDown, it's gonna be Shayna and Natalya versus Sasha and Naomi for the women's tag team titles. And nobody cares about them. Titles are irrelevant. Well, get rid of them.
Johnson.
And I think they should get rid of them. So, yeah. I think that they should get rid of it, you know. Well, yeah. Well, I think that's all I gotta say about WrestleMania Backlash. I cannot wait to review the terrible pay-per-view. I know the pay-per-view is gonna suck. I think Ed and AJ Styles might be a good match. Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins may be a good match. And that's about it. Everything else is just filler. Unless they change the pay-per-view and just change the pay-per-view and add different matches. I mean, they only have like 1 title being defended. Well, they do have a pre-show that starts at 7. Don't know what can be on the pre-show. I don't know what can be on the pre-show. But yeah. But only 1 title being defended. And nothing but rematches. Well, I think that's gonna be it. I think I will finish this game. In case you guys are wondering, I will get the new WWE 2K22, and I will do a walkthrough, and I will go through that game. Not sure when I'll get it, but I'll let y'all know so I can put that on my channel. That's the game I'll be getting pretty soon. I know a lot of people have it, and I will get it pretty soon. Don't know when. But damn. Alright. I guess I should turn up the volume just a little bit. Not sure if it means anything. Yeah. Oh crap. Damn. Alright. Now, I'm not sure if I said this earlier, but I think I'll probably say it again. The pay-per-view that they announced this year, I think they said Hell in a Cell gonna be in June, probably earlier in June. I think it's on June 4th. I'm not sure. I have to check. We know that Money in the Bank is gonna be in July, and SummerSlam is gonna be in July. So that's 2 pay-per-views in 1 month. And then August, there's no pay-per-view in August. On September 3rd, we have the UK Kingdom. The United Kingdom will be on September 3rd. October, they announced a Saudi show in October. I don't know if they're going to bring back Survivor Series. Hopefully that they don't.
Johnson.
But yeah.
Johnson's got 36. Well, they've played terrific basketball at both ends, and that's why this lead is totally out of control. Really been an almost flawless game for him. Steve, no doubt about it.
So, yeah. I think that's about it, really.
Suns leading by 20. On the wing, Johnson. Back to Dragic. Johnson outside. Shoots a 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Well.
Working some magic out there today, guys. This lead is
okay.
his making.
I probably should just end the video just because I'm getting bored of this game. Game about to be a blowout. It's only the third quarter. I kind of wish it was the fourth quarter. Well, I do got like 12-minute quarters now.
Outside Dragic. Morris inside. Fareed on him. Morris.
Okay.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much.
Well, might as well just end the video. Yep. 26. Everyone playing good. Gerald Green had a good performance. He also shot 3-pointers. Dragic hit no threes. Isaiah Thomas only hit one. I scored the most points in this. And so, yeah. And I think that was it, really. I mean, not bad, you know. I just want to say hit that like button, leave a comment, please subscribe to my channel. I'll be back with more. And hopefully you guys hit that thumbs up. Until next time.